Hollywood has always celebrated its timeless classics, but few movies have etched themselves into popular culture the way Back to the Future has. This year marked the 40th anniversary of the legendary 1985 blockbuster, and the celebration was nothing short of electrifying. Fans from all over gathered to witness the milestone event, which included a special IMAX screening of the film, along with an up-close experience with the iconic DeLorean, the time-traveling car that has long been a symbol of cinematic magic. Yet, the highlight of the night wasn't just the screening or the DeLorean, it was the rare and heartwarming appearance of Michael J. Fox himself. The beloved actor, who portrayed the unforgettable Marty McFly, graced the event with his presence, reminding audiences once again why this movie continues to hold a special place in their hearts. Fox, now 64, joined fans in a candid conversation after the screening, speaking about the film's legacy, his life since 1985, and his upcoming memoir, Future Boy. His words resonated deeply, blending humor, nostalgia, and reflections on a life that has been as extraordinary, and as unpredictable, as any time travel adventure could be. A night of nostalgia and celebration. Glowing star. The event was designed to take fans back in time, quite literally. As attendees walked into the theater, they were greeted by the sight of the DeLorean parked proudly on display. Generations of moviegoers, from those who had seen the film in theaters back in the 80s to younger fans who discovered it through streaming platforms, were united by the magic of this film. The IMAX screening allowed fans to experience Back to the Future like never before. The crisp sound, the towering visuals, and the sheer energy of the audience made it feel as though time had folded back to 1985. For many, it was not just about revisiting a movie, it was about reliving memories, childhood dreams, and the timeless excitement of Marty McFly's adventures. And then, Michael J. Fox took the stage. The actor, who has made only limited public appearances in recent years due to his ongoing battle with Parkinson's disease, was welcomed with thunderous applause. His presence was more than symbolic. It was a reminder of his resilience, his humor, and his undying connection to a film that defined his career. Michael J. Fox on Time, Life, and Legacy Hourglass. In his discussion with the audience, Fox shared thoughts that were both witty and profound. Quoting Albert Einstein, he said, "Greater than, the only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once." He smiled as he admitted that Einstein's words seemed particularly fitting when reflecting on his whirlwind life during the mid-80s. "I wonder if even Albert could make sense of my life in the first months of 1985, when time went rogue and took me with it," Fox told People. What was it like? In a word, busy. Busy, indeed. In 1985, Michael J. Fox wasn't just starring in Back to the Future. He was simultaneously working on the hit TV show Family Ties, balancing schedules so chaotic that he often filmed late into the night and rushed straight to the movie set in the early morning. For Fox, it was a year when time itself seemed bent and twisted, a fitting parallel to Marty McFly's on-screen adventures. A career that defined generations. Movie camera. For many fans, Michael J. Fox will always be Marty McFly, the teenager who skateboarded through Hill Valley with a Walkman and dreams of rock and roll glory. But Fox's career extends far beyond that single role. He became one of the most bankable stars of the 1980s and 1990s, starring in hits such as Teen Wolf, The Secret of My Success, and Doc Hollywood. He later cemented his place in television history with his critically acclaimed role on Spin City, for which he won multiple awards. Yet, Fox's story is not just about his on-screen triumphs. In 1991, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at the young age of 29, a moment that changed the trajectory of his life. Instead of retreating, Fox turned his diagnosis into a mission. Through the Michael J. Fox Foundation, he has raised over $1.5 billion for Parkinson's research, becoming one of the most influential voices in the fight against the disease. Future Boy, a memoir of resilience and reflection open book. As part of the 40th anniversary celebrations, Fox also teased his upcoming book, Future Boy, which is set to be released later this year. The memoir promises to be an honest and deeply personal account of his journey, not just as Marty McFly, but as a man navigating fame, family, illness, and purpose. Fans can expect humor, a hallmark of Fox's personality, moments of raw vulnerability, and reflections on the strange, almost surreal ways his life has unfolded. The title itself, Future Boy, is a nod to the film that made him an icon. But it's also symbolic of Fox's perspective on life, always looking forward, always embracing what lies ahead, no matter how uncertain it may be. Why Back to the Future Still Matters Rocket. 4 decades later, the magic of Back to the Future remains untouched. Unlike many films that fade into nostalgia, this franchise continues to inspire new generations. Its themes of hope, courage, and the idea that the choices we make can shape our destiny still resonate strongly. For fans, seeing Michael J. Fox step back into the spotlight was a reminder that the story of Marty McFly is inseparable from the man who brought him to life. Just as the DeLorean defied time, so too has Fox's legacy, proof that some stories never grow old. A legacy that inspires sparkles. The 40th anniversary event was more than just a celebration of a movie, it was a celebration of resilience, hope, and timeless storytelling. Michael J. Fox's presence gave it a heartbeat, a soul, and a message that went far beyond cinema. That even when life throws its most unpredictable challenges, it is possible to face them with humor, courage, and grace. As fans left the theater that night, many carried with them not just the joy of revisiting a classic film, but also the inspiration of seeing Fox continue to shine. The actor's story, like that of Marty McFly, is a testament to the belief that the future is always worth fighting for.